The following message is co-signed by the divine and sponsored by spirits. Beautiful day, beautiful soul. And welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic. And I'm back to deliver this latest timeless collective channel message from the download series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. You have questions, I have answers. You can find my facts on the website located in the title of this live, raw, real, unfiltered, unedited, deprogrammed, sugar-free broadcast, because the only thing I'm known for sugarcoating around here is these nails. Yes. You can have yours done with me here in Las Vegas if you like to. All right. So we're going to get right into your reading. We've pulled your alpha and omega messages. They are in the side here. We'll read them last, even though we pulled them first. And there's always something there to tie the whole message together. It's really fun the way that works out. But beginning our reading today, we have, he crossed out deep or depth, and he crossed out tay or toy, but he wrote Sonic with a K. And he's blue, all blue body. This is indigo in my eyes. Okay, so I see indigo blue. That's third eye. And then I see this big, I'm not sure if that's yellow or orange in the center of his belly that covers his whole sacral chakra, solar plexus energy. I see that there's some sort of desire that you're ready to take action on. And you had a full vision about this. That's what I'm seeing from that card right now. Let's pull a major arcana for the day. This one wants to come out. Temperance. You're ready for action. And the universe says, hurry up and wait. Don't you love the hurry up and wait messages? You hurry up and then you got to wait. It's like you hurry up and get to the DMV. And then you got to wait for them to call your number. Divine timing is at play. It also is showing you in this vision. I'm seeing that you're going to change one thing out for something better. There's going to be an improvement in your situation in this energy that I see coming through. Let's see what's the overall guidance from the word of clarity for today. What's the guidance? Oh, don't get frustrated because of the wait. The frustration card came out exactly reversed. So we're going to keep that. And it's saying, don't let yourself get frustrated with the timing. Don't get frustrated with the wait. Now's not the time to give up, okay? Because there's a waiting period that's being indicated here by that. Where are you on this enchanted map? Let's see where you're at in the enchanted map energy. Where are you at right now? Okay, this one's coming out. It says listening. Yeah, see, you're listening to spirit. You're listening to the messages you're getting. You're receiving. You are aware. It's card number 53. That's Hierophant and Empress energy. Together they make the strength card. Yeah, you're in your power when you're in your spirit, when you're paying attention. Okay, you know what you want to create with that Empress energy. With the Hierophant, you listen to spirit. So I see that you are listening to spirit about what you're creating to switch something out for something better in your life. Okay. Let's get some more guidance for you from the Manifest Soulmate Oracle. What is the guidance for today's download, please, and thank you. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Yes. Thank you for giving my video a thumbs up and sharing it on your social media or with your friends. For the increase on the channel. Yes. Okay, here we go. It says, life is tough, but so are you. So it could be tough. This waiting period could be tough. You perceive it as, that's kind of a pain in the butt. I heard that. That's kind of a pain in the butt. However, you are tough as well. Can you help hold this card up? Thank you, baby. All right. We're going to get into your tarot. I see the 7-card Gypsy spread, and I see us layering that with these other oracle cards that I have here. So let's see what's coming out. Remember that the energies that come through these cards could be about you or someone in your experience. It could be from your perspective or their perspective. You'll have to decide which side of the energy you sit on. Okay. And are we going to end up pulling? Okay. All right. Never mind. Interesting. So there's something here about, thank you. The divine mind comes through first and shows you what to do. Then the monkey mind throws in all these other suggestions according to known information. So what just happened with me intuitively here in my psychic eye was I saw the 7-card Gypsy. I knew we were going to do the 7-card Gypsy. I spoke on it. Then as I continued speaking, now I saw the 9-card spread. And I'm like, are we going to end up pulling a 9-card spread too? They're like, no, but we want you to be aware that sometimes your mind will pull out other options that you have considered or other things that you know, okay? They also could work, but that's not the plan that you're getting right now. So there's something here about that coming through. Let's see, 7 cards, please, from the time the first flips. Thank you, and I'm being guided to keep all these. So in the past, you have the 8 of Earth. In the present, you have the Call, which is judgment. In the hidden blessing, you have the Page of Air. In the challenge is the 5 of Earth. In your environment is the 3 of Air. In the guidance, we have the 4 of Water. And the outcome is the Queen of Air. So we have air, water, and earth with the judgment. The bottom of the deck is the 7 of Fire. 7 of Fire for me, 7 of Wands energy is about persistence, staying the course, protecting your ground. You have got good ground. I see that you've been hard at work and now it's time for something new to happen in your life. You're letting go of a way you did things before. And part of that has to do with letting go of something or someone that you did this with. And you know that this is going to bring some sadness. So this is almost like that leaving home energy. There will be ones that'll be sad to see you go. But they're saying accept the opportunity with the 4 of Cups energy. Accept the opportunity, because this is going to lead you to being able to apply. I'm hearing apply wisdom. Yeah, I'm hearing apply wisdom. So you have a chance to do something. And I'm hearing let's do it again. Okay. Yeah, there's some song that's trying to come through. All I got was let's do it again. Okay, I'm not sure what that song is. It's a techno song. I'm kind of getting it, but I'm not getting it all the way. But is it like Sandstorm or Darude or something like that that's coming through? And it's saying, let's do it again. That's what I'm hearing. Let's do it again. So there's something here about doing it again. Doing it again and doing it better, making it better. Okay. Doing it different this time. One more time. We're gonna celebrate. One more time. I think that's like Sandstorm or Darude or something like that. Anyways, that's the song that's coming through. Let's do it again. We're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah. Let's get to dancing. Okay, one more time. Okay, one more time. This energy could be taking you to a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius feminine. But more than that, this is taking you to setting certain boundaries is what I'm getting. Setting certain boundaries. To accept this opportunity, there are going to have to be boundaries set with another energy here that you're having some difficulty leaving that alone, because maybe you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. You know somebody's going to be really sad without you. You know they don't want you to go, something like that. But you're getting messages, the Page of Air. And your wings are spreading. You're spreading your wings. You got your angel wings on. You're spreading them wide. You got your hands up to the sky. There's a liberation. There is a liberation. Okay. And the call, the judgment here representing liberation, freedom. Liberation and freedom from things that have been ongoing and repetitive, which there's clearly been a lot of ongoing and repetitive here with this 8 of Earth energy. Okay. Things have been ongoing and repetitive, but there's a liberation happening right now for your freedom. It's going to require that you leave something or someone in order to change it out for something better. But you've got this vision and you know what you want and you know what you got to do to get it. You could just be feeling some sort of frustration upside down a bit. It's going to turn your world upside down. Don't get, I heard, don't get too mad while your world is being turned upside down, because it's so that it can be reorganized. So when you're going into a new phase in life, it's just like moving house. You know, you got to pack up all the old stuff. You end up throwing a bunch of stuff away you didn't realize you had. Deciding what you're just going to replace when you get to the new place. So it's that kind of energy. But when that happens in life, that could be very presenting a lot of challenge is the way it's coming through. That could be presenting a lot of challenge to you, because you feel like, I don't want to hurt their feelings, or I don't want them to be sad, or something along those lines. The truth that hurts like a bee but sets you free, with the 3 of Air in your environment, is telling me that even though somebody may not want to hear that you are leaving the situation to accept a different opportunity, it's also their liberation. So it's like the two of you, it may not be 2 of you, but both sides of the party cannot sustain in this situation much longer. Like, it's an inevitability. I'm getting an inevitability that has to happen. Are you listening to music right now that's helping to give you courage, or that is making you think about the other person's sadness? I'm getting both of those. Okay. All right. Let's add to this with the Prime Muse Oracle next. Show me this 8 of Earth energy in the past. Thank you. Take the one off the top. It says, I hid my love deep in my heart. Hid my love deep in my heart. Chinese bush clover. Okay. Hid your love deep in your heart. So either you or someone that you went in cycles with kept their love hidden deep in their heart. They didn't bring it to the surface. And that caused a lot of round and round repetitive experiences with this one. In the current energy, liberation is here. Freedom, rebirth, the call. You're getting a call. Somebody is getting a literal phone call that's going to change their situation, their perspective, I hear, and their life. Why is the call here? Show me the call. What is this call, please? Show me the call. Yeah, you or someone hid the love deep in your heart. Maybe you hid your love about one deep in your heart. Somebody you did. In the call, clarifying the card, it says people's minds are easy to change. People's minds are easy to change. So you've heard some information that is changing your mind. You've received a call that has changed your mind. Spirit has shown you something. You got a vision that's changed your mind. In the hidden blessing, you have the Page of Air. You asked for this. I heard you ask for this. The Page of Air is a card of asking for understanding, asking to get clear about something. Somebody here, you're like, how can this not be such a headache? How can I have ease about this change? Okay, what's this Page of Air? Show me the Page of Air. What was this asking about? One card, please. Thank you. It says, my heart is honest. My heart is honest. Ooh. So what you were looking to understand is, how did you truly feel about something? Like I said, in the past, someone here had their feelings hid deep in their heart. Their love was hid deep in their heart. And now somebody is wanting to know, how can I bring my love out to the surface? How can I bring my love out to play? How can I love from a place of honesty, because my heart is honest? How can I trust my heart? How can I let out what is in my heart? Okay. In the challenge, we have the 5 of Earth, and it's coming through as, there's this need to look away from something or someone, or leave something or someone out in the cold in order to make this switch to something better. What's this 5 of Earth energy? The challenge for somebody is that there's, financial difficulties right now. And so maybe the change that a person wants to make doesn't seem feasible because of it. Let me see, what's the 5 of Earth? Somebody is looking for a liberation of their finances, okay? Financial freedom. You have unlimited talents with the 5-leaf chocolate vine, okay? So the 5 of Earth is like, the challenge is you have so many talents. Okay, how do I earn more income with these talents so that I can go do what I want to do, sort of thing, is what I'm getting. Somebody here, I'm hearing you've been underpaid for your talents. You haven't been getting what you're worth. Have you been discounting prices? That's something that I really, unless I have a good lately, I've been doing some discounts. I've been doing some discounts lately because my work is so good that my nail clients will come in 2 or 3 months apart. Like they will come in once every 2 or 3 months. And so that makes it difficult to meet bills when I don't get monthly money, because the bills come once a month, not every 2 or 3 months. So what I started doing for new clients was offering them a discount. If they come in once a month, I'll keep offering the discount. So that's working out nicely for me. But I literally cannot discount my talent. So until I came up with a good reason to offer a discount, I never did. And so there's something here about, you have unlimited talents, but maybe you haven't been getting enough. So maybe there's a way you can work with the situation, make a simple adjustment that actually still serves you well in the long run. It serves you well overall. Take a look at that for somebody here, especially where there's been some financial difficulties. If you've been doing a lot of services for free, giving a lot of your talents away for free, then I see that there's a need to accept that, you have talents in order to receive talents. And in Bible times, talents were money. So your creative talents are actually your unlimited ability to do this, that, or the other. And it's something that fills your soul with joy. And it's okay for you to receive financially for that. So for somebody, finances is definitely an issue in accepting this opportunity. But I do see that I'm hearing this Queen of Air saying, yeah, we're devising a plan. So you are going to be devising a plan so that you can accept this offer. All right, let's take a look at this 3 of Air in your environment. Talking about the truth that hurts like a bee but sets you free. Well, let me see. What's this? Oh, is this like somebody who you had? Because the way they're showing it to me, because I do understand my nail business very well. The way they're showing it to me to share with you is letting go of one and replacing it with something of higher value again. But this is the one. So this is like the client, like, I'm actually booked up right now because they only book every so often. And now the book is full because I have so many new ones that are coming in so regularly, right? It's changed. I'm also seeing Angelina Jolie in the picture. Sorry, but the face, not sorry. It looks like Angelina Jolie. I'd never noticed that before. So is there somebody here that when you think about them, there's a longing, there's a sadness because, this is somebody who you find to be so beautiful, so interesting. Let me see, in your environment, there is something bigger than it looks, Okay. With the forest poppy, 3 of Swords. So it's almost like there's this I'm hearing this twinge of sadness, this pang of sadness inside your heart because you have to make a change. So it's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that I don't have time to book you because I'm so booked with somebody else right now. Like my schedule is booked. I can't get you in last minute today because my whole day is booked out. So, I can get you in next week or in 2 weeks or in 3 more days if that works for you. And they're like, well, I'm just going to have to go somewhere else then, blah, blah, blah. And I would be like, well, that's sad, but okay. Because the way it's coming through, like this would be a 3-month person that would spend the minimum once every 3 months. There's no way I'm going to let go of a steady clientele who come in monthly in order to get somebody who comes in once every 3 months to take this space and then lose the regular ongoing income, right? So I know that this is probably not talking about income for you, but that outline of that experience where it's like, I'm already busy with this. I can't really put that in. I can't put you in here. Is it like, it's sad to see you go, but I got to do what's right. And it's like the truth that hurts you free because this is bigger than it looks, this consistency is something that's coming out here. It's like, well, this one hasn't been consistent. This is like in romance. This is like you've been having this connection with this person who comes in and disappears. They may disappear for 3 weeks at a time. You enjoy your time with the person, but you've been thinking that you could change their mind. And then what ended up happening is you changed your mind. You realize like this person, maybe they're not available. And you've been keeping your feelings at bay because, they're already distant enough. You don't want to chase them off anymore. And so then you have this opportunity to get to know somebody else. And, when this person comes around again, when they're good and ready, you are already busy. I'm actually already out. I actually already have plans this weekend. It feels like that. So, that's probably not your details. For somebody, it very well might be, but it feels like along those lines. It's like, I'm already, as much as I don't want to tell you no, I actually already have plans. And it's like, they should have took the opportunity. Well, they could have, but they didn't. But let me see. So this is why they're saying, accept this new opportunity. Let's go ahead and pull something for this 4 of Cups energy here, saying, accept this opportunity here. You have an opportunity, and Spirit says it's wise for you to accept this opportunity. The cards, of course, fell on the floor. And yeah, I rolled over it. And that's 2 cards. Accept this opportunity. It says, I cannot stand this time with the narrow leaf nightshade. I cannot stand this time. This is something that could be happening evening time. In other words, it's like, it feels this narrow leaf nightshade feels like where we're saying, I'm not available for that, because here you have a pure child's heart with the black nightshade, both nightshades. So this could be something that happens in the evening. Both of these, of all the flowers, these are 2 different forms of nightshade. So this could be in the night. The night also could be representing, the setting of the sun on whatever this connection was. It's like, yeah, we mixed, we mingled, I gave it time. I gave you time. You didn't really show up. You didn't really do you never let your heart flow, or, I didn't get to let my heart flow towards you, or whatever it was. You were not available. And so, I'm not going to accept that offer because there's another offer to accept. Okay. Queen of Air. Somebody here also, I'm just picking up somebody here. You protect your heart. You learn to protect your heart. And somebody here tried to get you to allow yourself to be vulnerable or prone to attack, tried to convince you that you were less than you were, or something like that. They weren't planning on you being so tough and sticking to your guns like you do. They weren't planning on that. whatever that attempt was, you rejected that. You're not playing this game with them. They want me to put the pure child's heart back so we can maintain one. What is with the Queen of Air? Show me this Queen of Air energy, please. And the outcome, Queen of Air. I heard this will leave you wiser at the end. Don't get frustrated. Don't get frustrated. Okay? Don't get frustrated because somebody ain't ready for you. You should actually be elated because you figured that out. And now you can just move through that experience. You know, what we don't always realize is that there's this, it's almost a spiritual requirement that we go through a certain amount of experiences to create a certain level of awareness in us before we actually I'm hearing before we can. I'm hearing before we have the ability to align with what we truly choose for ourselves. So it's like life is going to take you down this course of this experience and that, so that you can become one who is aligned with what you truly choose for yourself. That's different, right? That's different than, and that would give you, if you knew that that was a necessary path to walk, to have the attainment of the relationship, of the financial freedom, of the experience that you desire, you would walk it a lot more confidently and probably even be a lot more willing to address each one of those situations and circumstances that it would require for you to get there, or at least that's the way it's come through in this reading. Outcome energy says, I am sorry because of the sad memories with you. So I see that there's going to, don't get frustrated. You know, there's going to be sad memories with this person. Okay. Oh my God. I just got a message from Spirit. Okay. So somebody here who's watching, you have a loved one and this person is in spirit and they want you to know that you changed their mind. This is somebody whose heart was very blocked. I'm hearing the whole heart chakra was very blocked. This person right now does not like being away from you, but because they are in spirit, they literally cannot be next to you. And they want you to accept opportunities to be happy. And, you know, there's a lot of apologetic feelings here from them about not making more happy memories with you. They had so many opportunities to make happier memories with you, yet they made a lot of sad memories. This person, with their heart being blocked, they didn't really have the capacity to open up and create those beautiful memories. And they want you to know that they're sorry that they left you with a lot of hurt memories. Okay, so that message is coming through. All right. What's at the bottom of this flower oracle? Ooh, the morning glory, one of my favorites. I love morning glories. I had morning glories as a kid in my yard. Morning glories, they open up early in the morning and then they close about noon or so. They'll close back up like that, twist back up. But they do this every day. They do this every day. It says, a feeling of futility after good news. Oh, boy, yeah. So you know what you want. You've had a vision. Something here did not come to fruition. It did not develop. It did not grow. It did not do what it was meant to do because somebody's heart, they just would not get into their heart. They would not open up their heart. They kept doing the same thing over and over again. And it looked like not being available, blocking you out, not expressing their love, not acting from a place of love. They're sorry about that now. Okay. But the truth is, like, you realize, like, you would like a different type of experience, right? That's not the kind of experience for you anyways. Are you still lingering in, you know, it's sad that this person's not around you no more. They're not in your experience no more, whether they literally transitioned or, you know, whether they just moved away. And you're like, are you still lamenting like it didn't work out the way it could have, should have, and all of that? But in reality, there's this perspective shift that needs to happen with you and realizing, or that's ready to happen with you, in the realizing, like, look, it's okay. In that experience, everything that you went through was a perfect setup for what else is coming your way, because now Spirit is saying, hey, we're switching it out for something better. This reminds me of, I used to sit in my old nail salon. I was in my old nail salon for 11 years. It was my first brick and mortar location. And I was there for 11 years, but it was an old decrepit building. It was built, I want to say, 60s. It was never maintained properly. It was disastrous looking outside and just gross in a neighborhood that was highly impoverished. And so, the issues with garbage and graffiti and people who live on the streets and just different things like that were always right all around this business location that I had, where I'm producing high-end luxury nail services. I was successful there for 11 years, but I remember sitting in my salon saying to Spirit, this place doesn't match what we do. This shit doesn't look like a luxury nail salon outside. Inside is gorgeous. However, we deserve better. Fix it. Then here comes COVID. And it's like I had already been saying, it's like God went over my life with a hand like this. And when the hand passed, everything was made new. I'm still in that energy. The hand is still passing. But now I'm in a more upper middle class neighborhood for my business. Okay. Most of the neighborhood can afford my services if they want it, or if all of them. And I mean, in a proper business location, a beautiful parking lot. There's other businesses there that are thriving. It's a complete upgrade. So that's the energy that I'm seeing here in these cards. So they're going to be sorry. I heard they're going to miss you when you're gone. They're going to miss you when you're gone. They're going to miss you as the universe is pushing you to switch you into something better. That's what this Temperance card look like right now. Just try not to get frustrated as the changes are happening in your life, because it's all I'm hearing the phrase rebalancing. I'm hearing rebalancing, a restructuring. I'm hearing restructuring of your life, okay, to improve the situation. We're switching something out for something better. Now I'm getting the energy of when you aligned with this opportunity that has become or is quickly becoming part of your past, you are not in the vibration or the consciousness that you are today. This is why this is the perfect thing that should happen at this time. Your consciousness is shifted. Your vibration is raised. Therefore, you're now a vibrational match to something else. You're a consciousness match to another experience. Okay. So the experience that no longer suits, no longer matches. It's all as though, you've drank all the soda out of that bottle. So now it's time to get rid of that 2-liter and get a fresh new 2-liter that's full of soda in it. Why? Somebody really likes soda. But the thing of it is, you're not going to sit up here and boo-hoo yourself because you have to throw an old 2-liter bottle away. And I know people are not 2-liter bottles, but the same energy as you would do it, because it just makes sense. It just makes sense. And you're going to get something better to replace it. That's the same type of energy they want us to approach this situation in that's coming up here. So shuffling up the Shaman's Dream Oracle. And we're going to do another layer on our spread today and see what else comes out, okay? In the past, with the 8 of Earth, and I hid love deep in my heart, what else can you reveal? Card number 28 says the hollow bone, teachability, hollow bone. And we have this, I'm not sure if that's an elk or a deer skull with this antler still attached. There's feathers here hanging off. It's been decorated in ceremony. There's something here about a ceremony that's happening. Okay. This whole connection with somebody, that was like their ceremony, teachability. Okay. They hid love deep in their heart. Somebody here hid love deep in their heart. And that was part of the experience. That was part of the soda that was in that 2-liter, was teachability. Okay, so was to show you that you deserve love and to be loved and to be able to give love safe. Okay, you deserve that. Card number 28, give me High Priestess and Strength energy. Yeah, I hear in the past as the situation continued to repeat itself, you learned a lot. You got a lot of downloads, a lot of epiphanies. Okay, there could have been even a lot of situations where people lied, kept information, kept secrets, very secretive people, where you're dealing with a lot of secretive, sneaky sneakies. You had sneaky sneakies? Did you have some sneaky Sam? Sneaky Susan? Okay, there was sneaky sneakies going on here. But in that, you were teachable. As you went through the repetitive experiences, what is being highlighted here about the past is you maintain teachability. You might have gone through a similar situation over and over again. However, each time you went through it, you gathered a little bit more awareness, a little bit more information, a little bit more understanding, whether it was about yourself, probably, and the other as well. Okay, yeah. All right, in the current energy, you have the call, and people's minds are easy to change. You're receiving a call, whether that's a literal phone call or a spiritual call, but there's a call. It says people's minds are easy to change. Okay, I heard it's easy to change their mind when you walk away. People's minds change real quick when you're not there no more. Yeah, they didn't. This reminds me of a situation I had with Jasmine when we first were dating. She would get annoyed when I would touch her with she hated the feeling of my nails on her skin. But when I broke up with her, when we got back together, I even missed your nails on my skin. She was so embarrassed to tell me that she missed the feeling of my nails on her skin, and never again did she get upset about that. Now, if you've been following me, then you know that we're not together in spirit, so I will use the experience there liberally to promote the message. But that's the energy. It's like when you're gone, now they'll admit that they like something that you did when you were there. Okay, and if they get their second chance to have it come in, they're going to come in here with a new mentality. But let's see what the Shaman's Oracle mindful group think. Interesting. So this is all about the mind, because people's minds are easy to change, and we have mindful. It's card number 40. That's Emperor and Fool energy. Right. Okay. So what I'm seeing is a large macrocosmic collective here. Humanity right now is actually going through a rebirth of consciousness. Wow. Look for people's awareness to be profoundly shifted, awakened. A lot of new cutting edge information coming through that shifts the old paradigms. This is like, oh God, oh wow, they are showing me when a person comes into an experience and they are different, the group in their fear of different responds from fear of different. They're showing me, because I talk sometimes about, thanks to all the gays who paved the rainbow brick road so I could run all the way down that bitch as fast as I can, right? But the first ones that put the first bricks, they went through hell because the ideas were too new. It was too different. It's not so hard for me no more. So there's something here about, it's probably not about being gay. It could involve the LGBT community, but I feel like this is bigger than that. It's bigger than that, where it's like the collective awareness. So this is news getting out. This is the story is spreading. This is, you can't stop the truth from getting out. There's too much information available about something that is very liberating. And I'm hearing accountability, and I'm hearing self-pronounced prophecies. Okay, there's something here that's going to affect the mentality of the masses that's happening right now. And they're showing me a download that I had received a while back about how the human mind was being compared to a baggage transport system in the back of the airport. And it was being shown that all the baggage, when somebody went to see why was the baggage not ending up on the airplane, they went back to the room where all the conveyor belts are and found that the conveyor belts were all screwed up. They were pointing the wrong direction. Some pieces weren't running. Some pieces were running too fast. Everything was off. Okay. This is being the state of the human mind in so many ways. There's been so many false things promoted as truth, false ideas promoted as truth. Okay. Programs. Thank you. Programs that were restricting and limiting the potential of human ability. Okay, as well as what was shown, that each of those baggages was like a spiritual download, a psychic awareness, a claircognizant knowing. But they weren't getting to where they should in your mind because the conveyor belts were off. Okay. So they realized they got to call a specialist. So Spirit says there's been a specialist, somebody who addressed the issue. We only needed at least one person to introduce that energy. Somebody addressed the issue. As a spirit specialist comes in, they do the investigation. They figure out why all those conveyor belts are misaligned. What's really going on here? They get everything all aligned, and they come to find that there is one part that is broken. Well, nobody has ever really realized or had the experience of this part breaking, realized that it was broken, right? But the part's broken. And this has happened. They're showing in every human mind. The part was broken. Why? Because it was tampered with. But here's the thing. This part was never supposed to get broken. It was never supposed to be broken. Nobody ever foresaw it being broken. So right away, the manufacturer of this conveyor belt system needs to produce a new part to replace it with. So there's a back order. That's what's happened in collective consciousness. There was an identifying of what piece was missing. So this is, I'm hearing awareness of DNA that was not functioning, that needs to be functioning. Okay, so somebody here went in and did some DNA reconstruction in their own energy, in their own body, in their own being, and by that created awareness that, listen, this needs to happen for everybody. Now the parts come in, that's being replaced, and everybody who's been on the waiting list to get it is getting it. But the first ones to get it were the ones who are going to be of the most benefit to the most people to get it. So there's and we did say the hand of the divine going across life and making it all better as it passed, right? So there's something here coming up where it's like the Christ consciousness, first off, it's in full effect. And this Christ consciousness identified where there was something that was missing from the DNA. The way they're showing me is DNA. They call it junk DNA. That's what scientists have called it, junk DNA. There is no such thing as junk DNA. There are no mistakes in the divine creation, but they have been inactive. So I see an activation of these DNAs. So that is a big deal. That's on the collective level. In your personal level, you are realizing what you need to do because somebody follows the group. Somebody here has not decided to make their own personal move because they're too pulled by what the group is doing. And so that's where you got your liberation from this situation that taught you a lot, but where, somebody was hiding their love, hiding their heart, not coming out and presenting what they're able to. In the hidden blessing, page of air, you asked, my heart is honest. You asked, how can you asked for somebody with an honest heart, somebody who would be honest with their heart, and the fortune's wheel. Luck and right timing is here, honey. Luck and right timing is here. That's a hidden blessing. Okay, and yes, the temperance also confirms divine timing. Card number 2 and 3, High Priestess and Empress. So intuitively, you know that it's happening now. What is happening now? Not only is the Christ consciousness happening, and it's spreading and it's growing like wildfire, I hear, but also, as you have asked, you know that the universe responds to that, and it's being switched out in your favor to improve your situation. So anywhere where you were entertaining connections with ones where you learned a lot from them, but they never quite opened up to you, never quite opened up with you, something didn't flourish, it didn't blossom, it didn't grow. The energy is shifting there. So whether that energy is shifting there means that the situation is going to be improved and the factors will stay the same. In other words, the same people will be involved, but the situation will be improved. or the factors will change and the situation will be improved with the new factors that are coming in, meaning that the people or the situation, the co-creative components of the situation will be different, be replaced by something better, but it will be made better. Okay, the challenge is 5 of Earth, okay, with the unlimited talents. There's been a need for you with the 5 of Earth that they just showed me. The 5 of Earth is a need to practice your spirituality. The challenge is you're looking at the physical experience so much with your talents. Some of you're staying so focused on your talents in the physical world, but there's really a need to look at what your spiritual talents are right now. I'm hearing, because that's your powerhouse energy right there. That's where your true power lies. And that's going to make, as I'm looking at these buds and these blossoms in different phases, that's what's going to make it bud and blossom more. Okay. Whether this is your finances, it's going to bud and blossom more, or romance, or a business, or your spirituality. The less you focus on the physical reality. Ooh, I heard, because you got to remember that the physical reality is a side effect of yesterday's in the days preceding it, spirituality, spiritual state. Okay. So, clarifying that, benefactor, grace and generosity. The Empress energy, because it's card number 3. The challenge. You have unlimited talents. You love to give with grace and generosity. You ones present themselves in your experience who are, it's like they're missing that part. They're missing that part that's been on back order. So you've got your crown and they don't have their crown. That makes it challenging. You've got a crown, but they haven't been crowned yet. In other words, you've got your part replaced. You've gotten a level of Christ consciousness. You've gotten a level of awareness of your spiritual abilities to generate money, to change your physical world. You know that fortune is on your side, but somebody here, their eyes are closed. They don't have a crown yet. You've got your wings and they don't. Okay, so that presents a challenge. And part of the challenge is you really want to be beneficial to this one or these ones. You want to provide, you want to give, you want to love, you want to share, you want to, all that. I heard all that. You want to do that. But you have to also remember too that you don't want to enable them to not do it themselves or not learn it themselves, okay? I'm seeing too that part of the challenge is in interpersonal relationship, where here you come showing how to do this and you're so good at it, it highlights in the other person that they don't have it, they don't have enough, they're not good at it, they don't know how to do it. And so I'm picking up on a little bit of an air of jealousy, where it could be admiration and inspiration, or it could be appreciation and gratitude. It's coming out as jealousy. It's coming out, what I'm hearing is, why do they have that? I should have that. How come everything works out for them? It should be working out for me. I deserve for things to work out for me. But if you hear the condescending in my voice, it's because there's an attitude of condescending too with what you're giving. So one of the challenges is you're giving from this place of love and grace, but somebody is receiving it spitefully. It's not nice. Excuse me. Somebody doesn't know how to receive with grace and gratitude. And when you're giving with grace and generosity. And part of the reason why, and I'm hearing, people who have never had nothing don't know how to appreciate things when they get them like that. If they ain't work for it, they a lot of times, if people have not worked to create what they get, they don't hold the value of what they've gotten, and so that presents a challenge for you. But life is tough, and so are you. Okay. In your environment, we have the 3 of air, and there's something bigger than it looks. Let me see. What is this 3 of air that's bigger than it looks? Show me more about in your environment. What's going on here? Oh, I heard in regards to the macrocosm energy that, this change is going to affect the entire globe. Look at that. The change is going to affect the entire globe. This Christ consciousness looking at the globe, the whole, there's a mental reset, a spiritual reset. There's new information coming available, new parts, new abilities coming online for the globe. Okay, it's bigger than it looks. Now, in your environment, lost in space, needing direction. So this person, instead of, and it's card number 36, that's Empress and Lover. Empress and Lovers. Oh, shit. Okay. So anywhere where this is coming through here, as Taurus, Gemini, right? Anywhere where your lover is in spirit, they're larger than life now, and they are watching very intently where you're at on the planet. They're watching you. Okay. And I'm hearing, if you will call to them, they will assist you on this plane. They can assist you on earth. I'm hearing that for the one that came through with the loved one in spirit, right? Okay, but they're like waiting for your directions. And I hear, but your sadness or your hurt or the betrayal that they've done or the truth that's been revealed that has hurt your heart makes you not call to them. But they are there, and they part of what they will do in the spiritual energy is be of service to you in the way that they now realize that they were here to do in the physical, but did not take that opportunity. Okay. Now, anywhere where this applies to another person in your physical experience, not in spirit, you know, this person here, you've given a lot. But the thing is, this person, I'm hearing they get a lot of directions from other people. They're very worried about what the group thinks. They're very worried about what society thinks. They take their cues from what is the generally accepted idea in society. And their society is not the same as your society. I just heard that. In other words, they got a different type of friend circle. And their friends are giving them shitty advice. Like, you know, they got some interesting family members, their family members, or is somebody here, they're going to a person who is giving them horrible advice. They could be going to a manipulative, whatever reason I'm hearing this, somebody has gone to a psychic. Maybe they know you are into tarot and stuff. So somebody here has gone to a psychic, but whoever this one is, this person is coming from a place of hurt, and they manipulate this. They are manipulating this person in your experience. I'm seeing that. Manipulating them through their pain for their financial gain. I'm literally getting that. Manipulating them through their pain for their financial gain. So it's like, this is somebody, thank you. I just heard it flat out. This is what they're doing. They're trying to sell them potions and magic. Selling them magic. Instead of helping them to learn about themselves so that they can tune into their own magic, because a true healer is not going to heal you, but instead is going to show you how to heal yourself. This person is going to somebody and looking for a magic pill. You know, can you do a spell for me? Shit like that. They better watch out. They better watch out. So there's somebody that's doing that. Now, other thing about a relationship with a person. As you have pulled your energy back, this person becomes aware, like, of the difference between living in your energy and living without your energy. And there's this, whether it's, I don't feel like it's fully realized in their frontal lobe of their mind, but there's this realization, like, I want to be able to live life more like that, like they do, speaking about you. But they don't know how. So as you pulled away, they're like, I need to figure out how to do that. Somebody here is trying to figure out how to become more receptive, become more loving, become more spiritual, become more in tune, become more authentic. Thank you. Become more authentic is what I heard. It busts through real loud. How to become more authentic, because you live in your authenticity and you give from authenticity. Now this person is sitting there with their hurt feelings because you ain't around no more, trying to figure out how they can live authentically. I hear that. Okay. In the guidance, I see that this person is going to be going through a dark night of the soul. Anywhere where you're dealing with the one who attacked you, or who couldn't open their heart, or who couldn't be honest or open up or talk to you or spend time with you, whatever that was. I see like they're going through a dark night of the soul. It's meant to awaken them. So when I say a dark night of the soul, it could even just be that they're going through a time where they're having to face their own sadness. They're having to face, they could be feeling depressed. They could be feeling sad. They could be feeling very, yeah, some of them are. I heard trying to cover up with drinking, trying to cover it up with anything else. Trying to ignore the feelings that are there. Show me more. Okay, but they're saying for you, like, this is an opportunity for you. Interesting. That's weird. This is an opportunity for you. This is an opportunity for you to decide if that's the part that you need to get into, or are you ready to go? And card number 15 is the Death Devil, moving out of stagnation. Yeah. As it's not for you to move them out of stagnation, it's for you to move yourself out of stagnation. So here you are realizing, oh my God, I can't keep holding up my life, waiting for them to get it, waiting for them to change your mind, waiting for them to see things my way, waiting for them to figure things out. I can't keep holding up my life to do that. This person can only come out of stagnation on their own. Okay. You can't do it for them. And this is card number 15, Devil energy, Capricorn energy, and Magician and Hierophant energy. This difficult situation is meant to get you to step up into your personal authority and power and apply your spiritual tactics, a spiritual awareness to move the physical experience. Yeah, we can. So trying to change everything in your physical world through physical means only is like taking your lawnmower and going over where all the weeds are. When you go into the spiritual technique, it's like taking your gloves and uprooting all the weeds. All my gardeners got that. I think you all got that. Because if you just chop the tops of the weeds off like it's grass, the weeds going to be back in no time, right? You want the weeds to not come back. You got to pull them up from the root. And so there's that energy here about pulling it up from the root. You have an opportunity here to uproot a situation that is a weed in your life. Okay. And that could be like, somebody is like, is it somebody's always looking to you for direction? You don't want to have to do that, but you have to consider at this time, like, it frustrates you. You ready to switch it out for something better? I got choked up as I thought about when I finally made my final decision to break away physically from my connection with Jasmine. It was a big deal for me because my connection and draw to her was so strong, but I knew that it wasn't healthy for me. And that's the type of energy that's coming up here. It could really choke you up. It could leave you with a lot of tears. It is a big deal. It is a big deal. I heard you cannot stand for them again. And when I say you cannot stand for them again, in other words, they, like a little baby learns how to walk. Mommy, you can hold their hand so long, but at some point that baby gonna have to let go of your hands and walk. In this connection, it's like that too. You can't do it for them. They've got to do it for themselves. Okay. And the outcome energy, we have the Queen of Air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius with, I'm sorry of the sad, because of the sad memories with you, and Eye of the Needle, intentionality. This is you opening up new possibility for yourself is what I'm seeing here in this imagery. Card number 17. 17 in the tarot is the star. That's a healing. That is a blessing that's coming in your life. So as you set boundaries with this energy here that needs to get itself out of stagnation, you can't do it for them. You can't stand for them. You set this intention to go through into a new awareness, go through into a new experience, to pass through the eye of the needle. Even threading a physical needle can be a pain in the ass. If that thread is not all nice together, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't cut right, if it's got little scraggly loose lengths hanging off the end, it's going to mess you up every time. The eye of the needle, you got to pass through it carefully. There's something here about, there's going to be a lot of sad memories left behind. And that's part of the challenge of why you want to let go, because you brought a lot of goodness into somebody's life. But if you keep standing for them, they're not going to stand for themselves. And there's this awareness of that coming in here. So there's a shifting here happening in that. The bottom of the deck is card number 1. It says a tidy house, clarity, and organization. Does this have to do with cleaning up your house? Does this have to do with a roommate who doesn't clean your house and you're now saying, that's what I see. A roommate who's cleaning up your house and you're now saying, look, I've already taught you how to do it, but they're inviting people over, okay, or they're not doing the way they think you should follow their way, okay, but you've been very generous, you've been very kind, this is my house, okay, it's time for you to move out, okay, there's something here about that coming through. Intentionality, you're setting intention to what you're doing because you've got clarity. You've got that. Remember, the third eye is showing you what you need to do to get what you want. Yeah? And Sonic talks about quick changes for me. Anybody who's a gamer here, Sonic was like the last video game when it was brand new, the first original Sonic the Hedgehog. That's the last video game I have really tried to play. And he moves so fast. So there's something here about quick movement. You've seen that it will move quickly. Yeah, because divine time is happening for you right now. It will move quickly. You cannot be stuck in this stagnant energy with somebody else. You've got to make this move now because it's going to move you quickly. I heard for your financial freedom, for your liberation, for your spiritual freedom, okay, for your physical freedom, for your liberation, for your luck, your right timing, to move a situation forward, okay. I see all of that. To change your financial standing. Some of you, you had this one in there in your place. I see somebody who's had a roommate who ain't been paying rent for how long? 3 to 6 to 9 months. Yeah, and it's like, it's time. It's time. Somebody realizing now that the frustrations they've been having is because they've been attending to a person in their life who is literally just been consuming resources. There's no reciprocation. There's no appreciation. There's no gratitude. They just are a consumer. And it's like, I don't need to do that. I don't have to do that anymore. And so shifting that energy, moving it out in order to allow energy to flow with greater ease in your life, okay? Allowing you to have this experience that you choose for yourself. And you're listening to Spirit about this. You've had to protect yourself. But Spirit has shown you, like, good news comes as you calm yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be in the energy of frustration. The energy of frustration is not one that you want to be sustaining, because it's going to counterproduce energy towards your goals. It's counterproductive to your goals. See, if you understood, when you think of this planet, like, was it Tesla says that the whole world, if we just begin to think in terms of frequency and vibration, yeah, your frequency and vibration is the most important thing that you have going. And if your house, your own mind is messed up, because you got something going on here, your Spirit is at this time telling you, get out of that situation that got your mind messed up. Because listen, you got powerful ability to create right now, and anything that you want is going to come in on a higher vibration. Does that mean that life is never going to present frustrations or irritations? No, it doesn't. But when you're not bringing them home with you, owning them, or trying to handle everybody else's, you actually can move through that energy quite quickly. With this dust devil energy, you move through it quite quickly. And so this is about you picking up the pace to raise your vibration and frequency, even if little shit happens, even if there's challenges, and that improves the little happenings and the challenges, because again, we already said, we remember that what's happening today is a result of what happened in our yesterdays. Okay. And so we're creating different yesterdays that are on a higher frequency and vibration that's bringing in new opportunities, but you're going to have to protect that. You're going to have to protect that. And I'm hearing with this eye of the needle, staying focused, singularly focused. Keep your eyes simple. And at this point, if you don't know what to do because your physical situation is feeling completely out of whack, it's feeling like, a lot of craziness is going on. You can be feeling a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of lacking limitation, a lot of poverty, a lot of loneliness. Okay. They're saying the one simple thing we need you to focus on to shift this reality that you must focus on above all else is your peace. Peace for your peace. Peace is a very powerful energy. Love is a very powerful energy. If you could at least reach for peace, though, because peace is not as high as a vibration as love. We ain't trying to get you to stretch all the way over to the, skip up, fly up 5 steps off the ladder. But reach for the peace, right? Reach for the peace. Internally, in your mind, it helps reset the things in your physical experience. And I can only tell you that from my personal experience. I've been through a lot of situations that had my whole life in chaos so many times. But I realized at some point, like, I could go through this and be all fucked up in my head and frustrated and angry and pissed off. And then it'll still turn out the same, or I'll make it worse. Usually I made it worse because now I'm fighting with people. Now the kids are crying. Now my partner and me ain't getting along. Or now I done got in a fight with somebody or whatever it is, Now something's broken, where if I would have just chill and be still and let it pass, removing the frustration from my energy, it flowed easier. I didn't go around creating friction on top of friction. Okay, so let's go over the spread again. I got the Kabbalah, the Tree of Life Oracle here in the past. Oh, that came out right away. Yeah, see, agitation. And was it because one or you or someone kept the love hidden deep in the heart? Was it because, somebody here wasn't coming from the same point of love that you were? Okay, let me see in the current energy. What do you have? The heart. Yeah, you got to address the situation. Your heart is calling you like, listen, I understand that you've been learning a lot here, but can you take care of me now? It's like your heart is telling you to take care of it now, like you take care of it. Stop looking to somebody else to take care of it. I heard. Okay. In the hidden blessing, what do we have? The point of it all. Yeah, the point of it all is, listen, the point is, if you want to, your heart is honest. Your heart is telling you, like, when you feel agitation, there's a fucking problem here. If it feels like shit, that's because it's crap. Flush it. The challenge here is the gambler. You like to take risks. You've invested a lot in this. This is like somebody here. Okay, Kenny Rogers go through. And gotta know when to hold them. Know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. Okay, but listen, you like the challenge is you've invested a lot here. And what they just showed me is, a gambler that has gambled too much and then says, well, I can't leave until I get all the money I lost back. You a damn lie and a fool. That casino will take you for everything. You don't do that. You cut your losses and get the fuck out. And first off, you don't go gamble your rent money. You don't go gamble your bill money. Somebody here is a fucking gambler. Yes. Somebody is a gambler, whether it's you or them. There's a gambler here. I heard the challenge is to take a risk for somebody. I'm picking up on another energy here. The challenge is to take a risk to invest in building up and receiving talents for your talents. Somebody here, you are afraid as heck. For example, I'll use me and my talents, right? You are afraid to do somebody's nails because what if they don't like them? What if you take too long? Or you're afraid to do somebody's tarot reading because what if they don't like it? What if I don't say the right thing? What if I can't do it? There's that energy here as well. But there's somebody here who's taking a gamble on something. And, if they don't figure out that they have produced all this chaos from their experience, they'll continue to sit there until they put all the money into that casino that they're gambling in and lose it all. They don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. But what can you do about it? And if it's you don't want to do that. But, what can I do about it? You got to figure that out. Are you continuing to take everything that you have and put it on something that's not paying? Just taking a gamble, hoping that they change their mind or something? Okay. In the environment, what do we have with the Three of Air? Something bigger than it looks and needing direction. The Warrior, and it flipped itself in reverse. Okay. In your environment, there's somebody who's fighting the direction that they're getting. There's somebody here who, there's a need for this person to address something. A warrior is a protective energy. A warrior is a protective energy. But here, because it's in reverse, it's like, this would be not a warrior, but this would be like a villain who uses their power in an unhealthy way. Oh boy, I don't like that energy. The Warrior in reverse just gave me another message. It said, you can't fight their battles for them. It said that loud and clear. You can't fight their battles for them. They need direction. They need to address a hurt that's in their heart. You can't fight their battles for them. It's something that only they can do. You might love them and think they're beautiful and all this stuff. You can't fight their battles for them. Why is this Four of Water here? What's this Four of Cups energy? Four of Cups energy coming out with the Witness, guidance. I heard, listen, you got to move out of stagnation. You can't stand for this person this time, but you've allowed them to witness what it means to move. I heard on and up, to move on and to move up. In other words, to move forward in life and raise your vibration is the way it's coming through. They've been able to witness it. Let them witness you do what they need to do. Hoo-wee. So your whole idea of, I got to free myself from this situation because it's keeping me stagnant. If you follow through with it, you're going to give them the example, working real life example of exactly what they need to do for themselves. Allow them to witness what you do. Queen of Air. Why is this Queen of Air here? With the intentionality and sorry about the sad memories with you. Why is this Queen of Air here? Show me in the outcome. The Queen of Air, please. One card. All right. One card. The Benefactor. You are a benevolent benefactor. That's the second time Benefactor came out because Benefactor was right here in the challenge. You are a benefactor. Anywhere where they don't recognize, they don't appreciate, because of the veil. You are a benefactor here to help raise the veil, to create awareness, to provide clarity and organization to the mind so that they could get out of the ideas that society has accepted. Okay, get out of the ideas of whatever they thought it was. Okay, the old energies don't work the same way anymore. Somebody here, this is about you lifting the veil in somebody else. This is about a veil being lifted in you and for the collective on humanity on earth at this time, with the whole new part being available, right? New part is now available. It's being distributed to everybody. The veil is being lifted, and a lot of cleanup work has to be done. Okay. And our physical experience as a collective, we saw that the veil was being lifted, and it happened as there was a reset. If you can look at the quarantine, the lockdown period, as a reset. When you shut your computer off, that's what that was. In order to reboot, so it could run on a new program, that's what that was. Yeah, when a computer programmer comes in and puts a new program into the computer, before that new program runs, it's going to need to be rebooted, which means they're going to shut the computer off, leave it off for a few minutes, and then turn it back on. That was the quarantine time. Now, once the new program is uploaded and the computer has been rebooted, now you got to go through and set all the settings for the new program. The new program is running, but you got to set the settings for the new program. So in your life, how does it apply that your life has been through a reset period? It's been rebooted because you got new downloads, right? But now you're programming the new, it's like you're putting the information and the settings into the new program. Be very aware of and intentional how you use your benefactor abilities, right? And benefiting I heard benefit yourself. You need to benefit yourself as well in this, because life has been tough. But so are you, and you deserve peace for your peace. Okay. All right, we're going to go through this spread one more time with the black and white oracle. My handmade deck. In the past, why is this Eight of Earth here? In the past, show me. One card, please. Thank you. Yes. You said yes in the past. It got you excited. Oh, you had something to be excited with. This agitated the fuck out of somebody else. Ooh, that taught you a lot about them. It's like you were excited. That irritated somebody. That showed you a lot. Okay. In the current energy, it's D-Day. It's time to make a decision. Okay. About what your heart wants. Does this person open their heart yet? No, they didn't. Okay. They still stuck in some kind of mentality. Okay. D-Day. Now on the collective level, they just showed me some people being excited because they finally had time off of work when there was a quarantine. It is time. So it's like the part that was missing is being distributed now. It's D-Day. What you gonna do with it? Ain't nothing. There is not gonna be lacking no more. There's no more lacking no more. Okay, somebody here. This is about making a decision based on your heart guiding you. You know. I hear too. Those who are like-minded. All right. In your hidden blessings, step out on faith. Yeah, you know how to step out on faith. Okay, you got big faith. And I heard with the point card, I heard faith the size of a mustard seed can move mountains, but you got big faith, honey. That's like, I don't know how many mustard seeds that is. I heard that's like at least 400 or 500 mustard seeds right there. That's what I heard. Anyways, the point of it all, as you step out on faith, knowing, again, the idea of hope, belief, knowing that you're being honest with yourself. Okay. The one in spirit, this card just flipped out onto my lap. So the one who's dead in spirit saying, they're so proud of you. Trusting your heart to get what you ask for. Luck and right timing is on your side. The challenge. Okay. The challenge, the Five of Earth. Why do we have the Five of Earth? Why the Five of Earth here? Oh my God, I'm getting a text message from somebody who should be watching this reading while I'm live. Let me silence this thing. Don't need that to happen during my recording. If you know I'm live, please don't text me when I'm live. All right, challenge. Five of Earth, what's the challenge? Challenge, Five of Earth. For somebody, the challenge is it's finally happening. Finally, it's happening. Yeah, it's happening now, and it feels risky. Okay, it's time. It's time. Grace and generosity is coming to change our physical experience. It's time for you to step up and take a risk on your own talents and abilities. It's time to show grace and generosity. It's time for somebody to express grace and generosity. It's time for somebody to be left out because they don't know what to do with grace and generosity. It's time for you to stop being a benefactor to somebody. But I do see that, hold on, you've been by yourself for a while and you have skills and talents and abilities in giving grace and generosity. It's time for you to you're going to be pushed to take a risk to show grace and generosity again. That's what I'm saying. You're going to be pushed to take a risk to show grace and generosity again. In your environment, you have the Three of Air. Unique mystique, honey. Somebody here, they have not seen your unique mystique. You are mystical. You are unique. They have not seen it. They don't know. They haven't found their own. Okay, there's somebody here who hasn't found their own. Are you the one who's going to address it? Okay, they get on defenses. There's somebody here who get on defense. They get all defensive. They get hurt. They get butt hurt because you're unique mystique, because you bring it out. You ain't afraid of it. You talking message, hello message. Everything that happens during reading is on purpose. However, yes, unique mystique. Somebody here, they need to find their own. They're being guided to it. And part of it is happening as you leave that situation alone. I'm hearing basking in your ambiance. As they're basking in your ambiance is coming to a completion. They're going to look for their own ambiance to bask in. Okay, that's what I'm getting. With the guidance, the Four of Cups, they've been talking about you accepting this opportunity so that they can witness you move out of stagnation. Get to it. Do it. Get to it. Do it. So you're showing somebody how to open up energy in your experience, but part of that is so that they can witness it. And part of that is going to be in them watching you walk away. I see that. As you go, they are able to witness what it looks like to get out of stagnation, to change your situation, to bring peace for their peace, to be tough, just like life can be tough, and to switch something for something better, to listen to the spirit. Yes, okay, to clean up their house and get organized, to come out and pretend like you don't know shit with the veil. Outcome energy with the Queen of Air. Why do we have the Queen of Air here, please? And thank you. Show me this Queen of Air. Wait, I am sorry because of the sad memories with you, intentionality, and the benefactor. The you did it card showed itself to me, but this one came out, and it's the materialization master. Get it? Hold on. You're getting it. You are a benefactor. You for some of you got a benefactor coming in. Okay, there's a benefactor coming in. You're materializing it. Silent supporters are backing you. You have silent supporters backing you. There's supportive energies here. You may not be fully aware of them, but it's like they're going to be revealed. The support you didn't realize is going to be shown as you move out of a stagnation situation. So, I mean, your third eye is lit up, showing you exactly what you need to do. You have received a spiritual vision of how to change something for something better. Yeah. And there's been support for you all this time, but it's time for peace for your peace. Don't let nothing steal your peace is also the guidance I'm getting from this frustration in reverse. They said pull the next card off the top and show it to you. Let's see what was the next card off the top. Decision. It's your decision. Is in reverse already. They said you already made the decision, because as soon as I tried to flip it up right, it went back reverse. You already made a decision. Follow through with your decision. You already made a decision. Follow through with your decision. That frustrates the heck out of you. You don't need to be in a frustration energy because it affects your materialization abilities. And you are here slated to become a materialization master. If you become a materialization master, now you could be the benefactor with the intention, okay? Yeah, there may be some sadness as you cut ties and walk away, but listen, you got to get to it, because this is the example that they need. It's interesting because one of the conversations, one of the times I broke up with Jasmine, we broke up several times, guys, but one of the times I broke up with her, one of the things I told her, I was like, look, I have taught you a lot, because she's like, I learned so much from you and this and that. I said, I have taught you a lot. I said, but now I'm going to teach you the most important lesson that I'll ever teach you, and that is how to walk away. Yes, I did walk back, put my clown makeup on and walk back a couple times more to her after that. But eventually I did get it together, and I literally did walk away. That message there. So there's a lesson in your walking away. You're providing a lesson to them by your walking away. Interesting. So that's what I have for the download today. I'm going to get into your Alpha and Omega messages. But before that, I want to get some cards for us. Okay. Hold on. Let me put this. The lesson you provide by walking away. Okay. That's going to be the title. I want to use the Namaste. Namaste. Where you at, Namaste cards? What does your soul need from you today? What's your soul asking for you to do on the day that you find this timeless download message? What is your soul asking for you? Then I'll do your Alpha and Omega. So if you are a tribe member, go ahead and put your personal request in if you have a question for today. And what does your physical body need from you today? What's your physical body need? Physical body need. What's your physical body asking for you to do today, please? And thank you. Okay. All right. So what your soul is asking for you to do today, drink some tea. Boil the water and sit near the steam. Think of the flavor of the teas as the water takes its time to boil. When the water is ready, give thanks for the warm pleasure it will provide. While mixing the tea, embrace all the smells and take all the scents deep within you. Taking pride and pleasure in the tasks leading up to your reward will extend the experience of your satisfaction. Enjoy your tea. In other words, whatever you're doing today, do it in a pleasurable way. And while they were talking about tea, I saw somebody putting the food in the pot and stirring up the pot, right? I saw that. take joy in the journey, because, honey, it's not about the destination. It's about the journey to get there. What your physical body wants from you says, relax your face. Gently relax your eyes. In doing so, feel how the rest of your face wants to follow in turn. Let your forehead drop as your jaw and ears float on your head. Now let your tongue sleep in your mouth. Stress can tighten your face and cause your head to feel tired. Relaxing your face can help you feel less stressed. This is really telling me, like, dude, relax your face by choosing peace for your peace. Okay, that's what I got for you. Alpha and Omega messages. Judgment energy again. Judgment energy again. It says review and contemplation from this deck. You've accomplished a great deal in your life, and you have much to be proud of. Now it's time to decide what's next. As you contemplate the past and the present, you'll get clear on your divine life purpose. Don't be distracted by conventional thinking. Be the real you. That came out here too, because I told you, like, somebody here, they stick with what everybody else thinks, what they want them to do, what they think, what should be right for everybody. It's time for you to make a decision based on your heart, not based on what everybody else has to say. And our final message for the download today. Dear you, what is true for you? Can you be impeccable with your word? Sure you can. As long as it's not used to manipulate others, the truth can set everyone free. Let go of the results, let go of your fears, and allow the truth to empower you and others. Whatever it is, hold on. This will set into motion a kind of change that will be supportive of you and loving and all kinds of prosperous. This is not a time to compromise and hide your truth from others. Whatever it is you want, go for it and be clear in your motives, especially with yourself. You'll be so happy you did. This is a time where you will tap into the power to co-create and manifest your best life. Doesn't that feel amazing? And the results? Miraculous. When you tell the truth and ask the same of others, you can learn a lot from life's bountiful lessons and achieve your dreams. Love you always. This is what I have for the download today. I don't see any member questions in the box for today, so I'm going to go ahead and say, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in, love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, baby. And that's all, folks.